Nobody cares about how men are surviving. Times he had to fight his own demons just to make it through another day. No one acknowledges the sacrifices he makes, the dreams he buries, or the emotions he suppresses just to keep those around him comfortable. From the moment a boy grows up, he is conditioned to be useful. He is taught that his value is in what he can offer, not in who he is. If he fails, he is mocked. If he succeeds, it's expected. If he gives, he is used. And if he stops giving, he is abandoned. His struggles are invisible, his pain is ignored, his humanity is overlooked. Men don't break because they are weak. They break because they've been strong for too long. They suffer in silence, not because they want to, but because they know no one is truly listening. In a world that only values them for their utility, a man's greatest battle is often the one he fights alone. They say love is unconditional, but for a man, love is often a transaction. He is loved for what he provides, not for who he is. The moment he can no longer provide, the love fades. The moment he struggles, he is left behind. A man can spend years building, sacrificing, giving everything to those around him, only to be discarded like a tool that has outlived its usefulness. He is expected to protect, but who protects him? He is expected to lead, but who guides him? He is expected to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders, but who carries him when he is too tired to keep going? The world does not pause for a man in pain. It does not stop to acknowledge his suffering. He is told to endure, to push forward, to never falter. Because if he does, he is seen as less of a man. And so he learns to wear a mask. He learns to smile when he's broken, to laugh when he's in pain, to pretend everything is fine when inside he's barely holding on. He learns that his feelings don't matter, that his struggles are his alone, that no one is coming to save him. And so he keeps going, even when he has nothing left to give. Because that is what the world expects of him. To keep going, to keep providing, to keep sacrificing, even when it destroys him. A man's worth is not in his character, his kindness, or his wisdom. It is in his ability to perform, to produce, to give. When he is young, he is ignored. When he is old, he is forgotten. And in between, he is nothing more than a machine, expected to work without complaint, to give without gratitude, to suffer without recognition. If he dares to say he is tired, he is told others have it worse. If he dares to stop, he is called lazy. If he dares to struggle, he is seen as weak. And so he keeps silent. He carries the weight alone. He drowns in expectations that were never meant to be humanly possible. When a woman cries, the world stops to listen. When a man cries, the world laughs. He is told to be ashamed of his pain, to hide it, to bury it deep inside, because no one wants to hear it, no one wants to see it, no one cares. And yet, despite it all, he keeps going, because he has no other choice. Because the moment he stops, he loses everything. Because in a world that does not care for him, he still cares for others, he still gives, he still protects, he still carries burdens that were never meant to be his alone. And that is the tragedy of being a man. This is now an intense and deep piece. Would you like me to expand it even further, or structure it in a different way for maximum impact. Be wise. Stay Putinized. The mission of Brave Mind is to inspire and improve people's lives. Join us on our journey by following the community with premium content.